Ugh, looks like springtime in Minnesota. And we're back with Rotten Reelz Reviews, audio review number 36. Well, it's winter's 50th anniversary carnival at the Reelz Resort in Colorado, which means booze, snowmobiles turned upside down, and quite possibly a little reckless downhill racing. That is, until something comes out of the woods and starts playing merry, merry havoc with the guests. Anyway, grab your skis and put on your snowsuit. This is Snowbeast. TV director Herb Wallerstein of I Dream of Jeannie, Star Trek, $6 Million Man, and The Brady Bunch teams up with writer-novelist Joseph Stefano, The Black Orchid, Psycho, The Naked Edge, The Outer Limits, in this made-for-TV horror film telling a tale of an abominable snowman ranging 12 feet okay, maybe not 12 feet high, probably closer to like 6'5", but, who's counting? Rampaging around the Colorado Rockies. A couple of young teens go skiing, and one of them is unnerved at the sight of giant, massive footprints, and hears a growl that would have put the Wampa off his lunch. Heidi, Annie McEnroe of The Hand, True Stories, Wall Street, and Beetlejuice, is the teen who escapes from the clutches, flags down the ski patrol, and tells them her fantastic story. It was awful. A POV shot came out of the woods and attacked my friend. Ski Patrol then warns Tony Rill, Robert Logan of The Adventures of the Wilderness Family, The Further Adventures of the Wilderness Family, Across the Divide, and The Mountain Family Robinson, the current manager of the Reelz Resort, rocking his Sean Cassidy hair over to comfort and, I guess, don't sue to Heidi. He finds that he believes her and is actually concerned. Neither that or he's trying to get in her pants. Who can tell? Mountain folk! United with 4 members of the ski patrol, they fan out to search for Heidi's missing friend. Thanks to the late 70s TV film stock, off they go. Off in the distance from the others, Tony spots a bright orange snow jacket covered in claw marks and blood, and can't help but notice above the tree line a huge creature howling and snarling. Oh, that could be Gar's Tumblies or Rumbly. He needs some honey. Off to inform Grandma/owner of the resort, Mrs. Carrie Rill, Sylvia Sidney of Sabotage, say that 5 times real fast, Fury, Beetlejuice, and Mars Attacks, on the happenings on. She pulls a total Mayor Vaughn straight out of Jaws and tells Tony that he should put up a few warning signs in the area they attacked. A winter resort needs winter dollars. You scream Yeti, we have a panic during the solstice? No, you're just sued. You are so sued. Torn between basic human decency and adhering to his grandmother's wishes, Tony bumps into some old friends, Gar and Ellen Seberg. One Bo Svensson of Inglourious Basterds, 1978, Heartbreak Ridge, Kill Bill 2, Volume 2, and Inglourious Basterds remake, and Yvette Menu of the 1960 Time Machine, Where the Boys Are, Dark of the Sun, and The Black Hole. Both respectively, Gar is a former Olympic skiing champion, and his wife is an ace reporter, yet she still hasn't figured out that whole Clark Kent Superman thing. Their marriage seems to be rocky at best, and probably will end, but gosh darn it if Gar ain't gonna make it work. Tony feels awful about even so much as trying to hide this concept, so he reaches out to the sheriff, when in fact the sheriff, Clint Walker of Cheyenne, The Dirty Dozen, Yuma, and Small Soldiers, is radioed to investigate what appears to be a murder scene. Tony then flashes back going, well, shit, didn't I send one of the ski patrol? Could have been to their death? Damn you, Grandma! I just feel like fatality should come across the screen right now. Is it me? Yeah. The missing girl is found by a little shaver. Buck up, son. The scene's almost over, and afterwards you can have some hot cocoa. Tony confabs with the sheriff, and all attitudes are hell-bent to end the beast. But, how do you track him down and kill him? That could be vital. But let us not forget Gar and Ellen's marriage is crumbling. Subplot! Yeah, Tony, killer creature on the loose, roaming your lands, killing customers. Might take a bit more precedence over whether or not your friends' marriages are failing. But hey, you know what? I'm not one to tell you how to run your business. Now, with this being a TV movie and the lack of swearing, wild drinking teens, couples skipping off to go fuck in a snowbank, for the obvious reasons, the POV shots are actually pretty effective establishing the creature roaming about throughout the trees and the snow line. The problem is, of course, you forget that they use the exact same technique to follow a character's progress in the story. There are times I'm watching this, I'm like, my God, the Yeti has a camera and he's filming his murders. It's like some crappy late 90s horror movie. The Fiend. Okay, not sure what the heated pool scene is for. Something for the ladies? Oh, okay. Yeah, cue the porno bass beat. The day belongs to the skiers, but the night belongs to Yeti. Oh yeah, baby, that's a good peep show. What's this? Cliché car not starting at the sheer sight of terror and or menacing creature? Well, shock and suspense there. Yeah, I love the long back panel shot there, like it's Friday the 13th cleanup after a Voorhees massacre, and you notice the cops are about that same lackluster of giving a shit. Gar goes out to search for Ellen as she has not returned back to the lodge, and, well, it's about time we're showing some initiative, mister. The two share a moment by the fire, and, hell, cue the porno music. The two bunked down for the night as traveling was not an option. Because, it's black. I didn't see him have any flashlights. More of the daytime POV shots show us that Wampa is about. Snowbeast. So, less canoodling and more skidooing, people. Getting back to the lodge and actually arming themselves. Hey, there's a novel approach. Tony and the ski patrol are more or less deputized, along with one of the sheriff's deputies. They're on the case, people. Man, I haven't seen this many riled up white people since Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Bring back Michael! Hey, he just swiped those skis. I mean, murder people, fine, but theft? That is too far, sir. Too far. Well, the final confrontation goes as well as we all expected it to. Mass orgy. Yeah, I mean Snowbeast dead. Now, some of these long, wide lens shots got a bit tiresome. I mean, I can only stay so interested in snowmobiles I myself am not riding on. And admittedly, there could have been a few more cut scenes or a fade to black, but overall, this is a fairly suspenseful film. The guy in the creature suit, which, by the way, I could not even get an IMDb listing. Yeah, way on the ball there, IMDb. That guy must have been incredibly toasty, even in those mountains and during that much snowfall. Now, the film itself is shot around the creatures so well, we never get to see a zipper or some Velcro tabs or even the seam between the mask or shoulders. So, bravo on that, cinematographer. The long pan wide shots are to convince us that, yep, that's a guy in a costume, and there were some definite, decent POV shots with a large paw trying to get at the humans. The story itself took a little longer to unfold than I'm comfortable with, but again, I gotta say, I am actually impressed with what they had to work with. At the end of the day, this is not a bad movie, it's just a bit long. That's really it. So folks, if you have any suggestions for me, you got a couple of film ideas, hey, maybe I should look at a TV miniseries, because who doesn't have 5.5 hours to kill, right? Maybe I could do an episode on a television episode. Why not? Feel free to hit me up on Facebook at Rotten Reelz Reviews. You can leave a comment there in the commentary box. You can hit me up with a PM and ask if you need a physical address to maybe send me a copy of the crappy movie you want me to watch. Maybe you'll send me a nice movie. Either way, get in touch